Welcome to Satellite Pitch. So, what is a satellite? Satellite is a transmission device. First, it sends the data, then it sends the data. But where it sends the data? It sends to the ground station. This is the picture how this process works. Satellite is going to send some data such as Earth observation pictures, and then it's going to send to the ground station. It can also send to different satellites. This is known as peer-to-peer satellite communication. But if this can communicate, why we don't have just one satellite for whole Earth, right? The reason it's the footprint. It cannot cover the whole Earth because our Earth is round, right? And that is the reason. The lower you are, the less footprint you have. The example I could give is just imagine yourself in a 36th floor apartment, and then you can see the horizon. That's your footprint. Because Leo satellites has this footprint. The height of the satellite is 160 to 1,600 kilometers, and higher you go, it's MEO and geostationary Earth orbit, and you also see these are frequencies, right? So higher you go, the different preference of the frequencies you have. So the lower the frequency, the higher the wavelength, right? So the bigger the wavelength, it is less likely to get distorted, and it can transmit data flawlessly. But if you're closer to Earth, it can transmit more data. This is what Starlink found out, and that's the reason Starlink has so many satellites. But why it has so many satellites? It's again the footprint, because it's close to the Earth, right? If it's MEO, it's away from the Earth, but the preference of the frequency is different. But now let's see how it looks on the map. So let's assume this is the satellite's orbit. Now I work in NASA, and my satellite is in Pacific Ocean, but the footprint cannot cover any ground station. So how do I do it? Let's say I have enough budget, so I send my ships as a ground station and I can receive the data. But let's say there's a big cut down budget, so that's a blind spot. So this whole process we are trying to simulate, or even trying to replicate in our project, which is a CubeSat project. We try to transmit data such as pressure sensor, temperature sensor, magnetic sensor, and orientation sensor to the ESP32 via ESP32 now protocols. And my teammates will explain further.